Oh, you have your bloggy.
What are you doing?
This is the best day. You have your bloggy. I have my tablet.
Wait, what are we looking at?
This is the Sony tablet. And look at, I just discovered that all of my Picasa photos that I've been taking all showed up on the tablet in Picasa. I didn't realize that they were going to transfer like that, but yeah, I guess they're just on the web.
So, is this released yet?
This is released. It's not available to the public. It's only pre-sale right now. You're getting a super exclusive look.
Where will people be able to buy it?
So right now, again, it's pre-sale only at like Sony store online. You can go to a Sony store and buy one. And then there's some retail partners that have it too. You know, some boutique stores and some chains.
So,
but I mean, honestly, the best thing to do right now is to go online because you can't actually go to a store unless it's a Sony store to get one.
How much is it going to be priced at? Do you know?
Yeah, it's $6.99 for this one.
Okay. And what? Can you tell us a little bit about the specs about it?
What do you want to know?
Well, what platform is it running?
So it's running on Android. And there's also a Adobe Flash Developers Contest that's happening right now to develop more apps even for this as well as the other model, which is the P series. And the P is a foldable design, so it's a neat one too because there isn't really another tablet that has that same kind of form factor. But yeah, it's Android. It's very light. I think, you know, there's a lot of tablets out there, but none of them have this kind of a shape and feel. And that's like one of the biggest differentiators, you know, for this. It's got kind of a folded magazine format. It's really easy to hold. It's super light, and you know, it's got all your little ports and things for USB as well as your memory card and that type of thing.
So does it have I noticed it has a front and rear facing camera?
Yep, front and rear facing. So here's the one if you want to record yourself.
Okay.
I found a good trick from Laura Loves Art, which is, you know, if you don't have a mirror handy, put your front facing one on, check your lipstick. I know, girly trick, whatever. And then there's the back facing one.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's good. You gotta go to my blog to find out more, but right now people can win one, which is exciting.
So how can people win one?
So, it's a very fun social media campaign. If you can catch the tablet, you're entered to win one. And basically what that means is if you see one out there and you take a picture of it, if you see a picture of it and send in a picture of it, did you get that?
Yeah.
Via Twitter, and use the hashtag #CatchTheTablet, you're entered to win one. And we're giving away a number of them a day for like 2 weeks. So the whole campaign ends on the 15th. And we're traveling to about 5 or 6 cities and taking them to places and like kind of getting our fans excited to come meet us out, you know, doing things like going sightseeing and having our fans show up at those places, going to some of our retail partners, you know, stores, and having little meetups there and giving people hands-on. You know, we've been talking about this tablet for so long at Sony, but there was never tablets to show anybody. There's like never, you know, people wanted to touch and feel it. They wanted to know about it, and that's what we wanted to do with the social media campaign. It's actually put it in the hands of people and let them see it firsthand. So we're taking it out and putting it in the hands of consumers.
So I noticed, like, what is the intent? Who are the primary audiences for this tablet? I mean, you definitely, is it more for business? I mean, Sony is more for electronics.
Yeah.
Is it more for multimedia, playing on PlayStation games, those type of things?
That's a great point. You know, this is PlayStation certified, which is the only tablet that can say that. You can look for the little logo right here. It's got a couple of games already preloaded on it, one of which I played the entire flight from San Diego to here. It's not that big of a deal. I never got past level like 2, but that's okay. It was still really fun. But yeah, it's definitely a multimedia machine. It's got a nice screen, and I think it's definitely made for folks who want entertainment and access to fun. You know, you can get Crackle on it. You can get, these are all my favorite applications, but Your YouTube videos are fun and easy to find. I was doing some of that this morning. And then these are a couple of services that are Sony services. Music Unlimited, Video Unlimited. You know, Sony's got a lot of music and movies under the umbrella, so it makes sense. Oh, and this is the only other thing I have to show you that I really love. Because you know how much I watch my television now. It's my remote control too.
So I mean, there's a lot of things tied in with Sony. I mean, you have Sony internet televisions. Now you have this. I mean, you guys have had a huge foray at a huge stage at CES. So
biggest booth often.
So
Did you know that Sony's booth is usually one of the biggest booths?
I'm actually not surprised by that. It usually takes up the one whole end of one of the wings, but is Sony moving into more of an integrated integrated world, so everything is all tied together?
Your products are talking to each other, you know, you're able to kind of move screen to screen. I think that connected living room is where a lot of us want to be with our electronics, so who better to do that for you than a company that makes all of the electronics.
So the age-old question here is, why do I want to get your tablet, the Sony tablet, as opposed to the iPad, the Samsung Galaxy, the Motorola Zoom, the HP tablet, which doesn't exist anymore? Why would I want to get the Sony one? I
think people will love the form factor, and you know, Sony fans are pretty excited and loyal about just buying Sony anyway, so there's going to be that segment of folks who really love the design. Like, they like the Sony aesthetic, and that's actually pretty exciting because, you know, this is a super unique design, and that's been getting a lot of raves. So I think folks that are looking for something, it's a brilliant question, and you know, we're barely coming out in the tablet market now after a lot of tablets are already out there. I think one of the reasons why it took so long is because wanting to make sure it got done right. It's a little late coming in, but still, you know, giving you a really good user experience, a great form factor, something unique. So for those folks who want something that's Android-based, you know, and also want to have a tablet that's unique and good and was designed well, then it's for you.
So I have here an iPad 2.
Yes.
And you have the Sony, so let's see how thin they actually stack up.
Well, thinness, I don't know if thinness is where you're going with this, because, I mean, this is definitely a different user experience in terms of like holding on to the side of that versus this. You know, the iPad is gorgeous too, just a little bit of a different form factor. So
yeah, the Sony one looks definitely more. It feels more like like you're holding a book or something. You're kind of more accustomed to that as opposed to a tablet. What about, I know with the iPad 2 you could also hook that up to like your projectors and everything like that. Can you do that also with the Sony tablet?
Before I say anything about that, I'm not sure about that. I haven't done that yet myself. I've had this tablet in my hands not for very long. But one of the things that I learned about on this tablet is that you can actually throw your own content onto your television. So it's as simple as like you choose the video clip that you want to send over to your television, you connect the TV, right, and then you literally sweep it. And with the sweeping, it goes to your TV. So, you know, that's kind of a neat feature.
Cool.
I'll have to look into the projector thing. That's not something I've heard. I'm not sure.
Cool. So,
do you want it?
Ooh.
Do you want one?
Sure.
Okay. And enter the contest.
So how can people find you?
Okay. So the first thing you want to do, you could go to, actually let's make it super simple. If you see a picture of the tablet or you see the tablet in real life, all you have to do is take a picture of it and go and tweet it using the hashtag #CatchTheTablet. Did you hear that? Catch the tablet.
Okay.
The other way is to go to facebook.com/Sony, and we have a tab, and you can just enter there. Either way. I want everybody I know to enter and win a tablet. We're giving so many of them away for the next 2 weeks. I have a feeling tons of friends of mine will be roaming around with Sony tablets. Maybe you?
Thanks.